narcissism, okay?
Bitch, that's your thing.
I don't feel no sympathy for you, darling.
Whatever. Nevertheless, what up, y'all? This is Ladies Who Keke. My name is Dana B.
And I'm Cassie J down at the bottom.
Looking real snobbish. Like you're looking down upon us.
Carry on.
Today, guys, we finally got to the finale, the reunion part 3, end of the season of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Finally. 25, was it 25 episodes? So, starts off, everyone's like, where's Nene? Oh my God, Nene left. Oh my God, Nene left. Why is Nene? And Eva says she thinks the reason why that Nene left is because Giovanna just so happened to post that she's ready to clear the air. So she felt that maybe that's the reason why Nene left.
It was like a minute within between from her posting that, then a minute later, Nene got up and left. Okay.
I feel like that's a big ass coincidence. I mean, unless they're friends on IG, I don't know.
Or if somebody told her, like, girl, she about to come on.
Who knows if that's the reason why Nene left? Who knows?
That's what they're going with. So we're going to go with it, too. That's what they're going with, so we're going to go with it, too. Nene left because she didn't want to have to see her face. I didn't want to see her face neither, okay?
Giovanna. Now, there's a rumor that she's going to be there for next season 13.
As a friend of the show?
That's all she could be. She ain't get no peach.
Well, they giving out peaches to folks.
Child. Anywho, so then they show this whole clip of Cynthia and Kenya's friendship and everything that transpired during the season. And so first they brought up, the whole proposal, how she basically spilled the beans on it and ruined the surprise. I mean, she didn't ruin it completely, but close enough.
She lied.
So yeah, she was like, let's see.
They basically asked her, what do you think about it now?
Yeah, Cynthia says that, at first she didn't think anything malicious about it, but after seeing it, Kenya clearly knew. And so for Kenya to come up to her like, oh, I think he's about to propose, come on now.
But you still didn't, she still didn't have energy about it. She was kind of like, I mean, well,
that's why it doesn't. That's my problem with that. It's like, Kenya, you are a very, very intelligent woman. I don't like when she likes to play dumb.
She wasn't
every time, basically, she really can't get out of it because it's clear as day. She wants to play dumb. Oh, I didn't think nothing of it. Like, come on now.
No, I don't like her trying to finagle her way out of stuff all the time. That's the problem. She tries to finagle her way out of stuff all the time. And then you got somebody like Cynthia and Candy who gives her passes at times. Cynthia more so than Candy will give her a pass, and that's the problem I have with Kenya. Some of it is I can't get mad at her that they allow her to do it, but then it's her for just doing it. So, they confront her on that. Where did you go?
Sorry, I had to turn my air off. It just kicked
me.
I done did a Nene, honey. I done did a Nene.
Like, wait a minute. But, I mean, like, after they was like, so what do you think now, seeing this back? And she was like, well, I do see that she did know, so it wasn't what she said when she was like, oh, it was from our previous conversation, but I still don't think it was any malicious. And Portia, even Eva kind of was like, girl, Candy was at the bottom like, yeah, it was. She was like, well, I don't feel like she ruined it. And they was like, Candy, do you want to say anything now? And she was like, I would never ruin a day like that for anybody.
Especially someone I care about.
They was like, unless it's an engagement party on the outside, how would I have known? Because Candy called you and told you. That's how you knew. And why would he put an engagement banner on the outside if it was supposed to be a surprise?
So that was that part. Then there was the whole cookie lady situation where basically, once again, Kenya, well, first they were like, why did you throw Cynthia under the bus?
Right.
And so Kenya was saying, well, I threw her under the bus because she never told me that she had a conversation with Tanya about it. and basically blaming Cynthia for all the things that Cynthia didn't disclose to Kenya about the situation. But they were all saying that Cynthia is not as innocent because she did invite the cookie lady to Brooklyn's party.
Yep.
But Cynthia was saying like y'all didn't. Well, that didn't happen because I mean, if but I'm sorry. So Cynthia was saying that if it did happen, like if it did actually play out, she would have called and told Tanya. So she wasn't going to just surprise her and ambush her about the situation.
I just laughing at the comment. I mean, she's just like, we kind of already addressed this earlier with Cynthia trying to get her. That's what Portia was trying to do. Was trying to get her to hold some accountability, and y'all kind of dismissed it when she tried to do it.
But here's my thing. But Tanya was basically saying that I don't think Cynthia was malicious about it at all. So what you gonna do?
I mean,
the person that was supposed to be affected is like, I don't blame Cynthia, only blame
and she still did. And she was like, I still don't blame her for it. And I get what she's saying. I'm not blaming her because she wasn't the one who brought the lady to me. You might have been trying to, you might have said, well, you know what? I'm going to bring her to something else. It didn't happen. Kenya, you made it happen. So that's why you're getting all the smoke, because you made it happen. Yeah, somebody else might have planned it before her, but you're the one that did it.
And so it's like, you did it. You did it. There's so many levels as to why this is so
bad.
Because for one, you did it to Tanya. Like, Tanya really didn't do nothing to you.
Right.
Then two, you're going through the same exact thing that Tanya's going through. Well, not even your husband, you know what I'm saying, was involved with someone else. You're thinking that Tanya's fiance was flirting with someone else.
Let's just call him a baby daddy, because I don't really feel husband from him. Let's just baby daddy.
Well, by law they married, so I'm gonna say
that's a baby daddy.
Through daddy is my baby daddy. Hey, my baby daddy. Anyway.
That's just my baby daddy. That's just
so then they talk about Greece and how Kenya was like, you know, basically
coming at her again
on Cynthia's business, which is, you know, such a big no-no for Kenya. But that's the only time she really did apologize. She said that she didn't realize, like after watching the show, she realized how, like, all right, I took it way too far. So she did apologize about that.
I mean,
I'll give her that.
She was like, I see. Well, even again, Cynthia was like, I just feel like it was a joke that went a little too far.
And that's what Kenya said too. It was like, it was too far.
Fun shade. It was a kiki, as they say. No, we kiki on this show. That was not a kiki. That was you trying to be funny.
Business.
Yeah, that was you trying to be funny. That was you trying to comfort her. That'd be like if you didn't have no eyebrows or something. I was like, girl, what's up with your brows? You didn't draw them on today. You didn't draw them on so good today. Girl, what kind of product? That's how that would be. You trying to out somebody about something you know they're not. You know they don't know a whole bunch about. You knew what you was doing. You wasn't trying to laugh, because if you were, then we would be laughing together, not us laughing at you. That's the difference of what a kiki is, and you just trying to out somebody.
I feel like maybe I'm gonna give Kenya the benefit of the doubt. I know you're not. Maybe she was joking, but that's what my real problem is with Kenya. It's like she can do it to others, but when someone does it to her,
I'm about to go in and let half if you do it.
That's why I don't like yeah, you can make mistakes, you can fuck up, but damn, when something happens to you, like you don't want to play fucking victim and shit. Like, come on now.
The reason why I was like I wasn't gonna give that one to her was because when she was like, so what would you pair this with? What kind of wine would you pair? It was like, when she answered it, okay, that comment, it was like, okay. But then it was like, you just kept on and kept. That's
she said she didn't realize until after she watched the show, like, oh, wait, I did take it too far. I guess in the moment she didn't realize it.
I feel like it was in the back of your mind, you felt like it was, I feel like you planned this just a little bit. Let me see if my friend, this is a good time for me to, challenge my friend a little bit. Not necessarily in a malicious way, in a sense. It was like, okay, my friend got the wine business. Okay. But the other reason why is when she went to, they showed that scene where she was at the wine the Bailey wine seller, and she was like, so that wine only retails for like $5. You didn't want to put that on the bottom. So it made me feel like she already knew that Cynthia did not know everything about wine, which people actually go to school for that. I watched a whole movie about a guy who studied, and they pay a lot of money to go to school to learn about wine. It's only like 100 people that are like experts on wine in the country. So, yeah, it's not a whole lot of people that are just experts on wine like that. So for her to do that, that's why I kind of felt like you knew what you were doing, like you were trying to bait her. But like you said, that was the one time she did apologize to her and was like, okay.
I mean, she apologized for the proposal thing too, but when they were in Toronto, she apologized when they were on the roof. But
after somebody like had to call you out and like
pretty much. But this is what Cynthia said though. Because they asked, they was like, you always talk about Nene being toxic, but Kenya's the same person, so
maybe you just like toxic people.
You know what I mean? But Cynthia said that the difference between Nene and Kenya is that Kenya does apologize. Nene takes a little bit more effort when she does wrong.
This is true.
That is true. That is a very true statement. I feel like Nene's trying to, though.
I think she's trying to. A lot with them. I do like how Marlo did act. So she said, so do you feel like if it wasn't for Kenya, would you two still be?
I don't think that if Kenya was there or not, I feel like what Cynthia said, their relationship would be the same.
Yeah, she said we would still be in the same place. She said, okay, I was just wondering. I'm glad nobody else said anything behind that. I'm glad they just let Marlo have that question and leave it be, because I don't feel like she wasn't trying to throw nothing at nobody. She wasn't trying to start nothing. It was a genuine question. It wasn't nothing more to it. It was just a question.
Yeah.
I can see how some people would try to be like, I mean, what you trying to get at? I'm not trying to get at anything. I'm just wondering, do you feel like there's any kind of correlation to this? Do you feel anything else behind that? No. Me and her fell out because we was going to fall out.
Yeah.
Nobody else had anything to do with that.
So next they bring up Nene versus Kenya during the whole season. This is like beating a dead horse, in my opinion. Kenya states that her issue with Nene stems back from many years ago. And when she was trying to, support Nene and be there for Nene, but she never felt that in return. And she feels that Nene wants to be her friend because it benefits her to have an ally on the show.
Yeah.
It still doesn't make sense as to why you're not friends, honestly, because she did extend the olive branch multiple times. And so that's blocked. When, yes, blocked. I blocked her. But she did try. She said that she didn't accept all of the olive branches, and when she tried to reach out to her in the bowling alley, and where else? The first night in Greece, because she felt that it was fake and phony. She could spot that a mile away.
She's like, as you can see, what happens the first chance she got, she attacked me. Yeah, I'll give you that, but you have to also understand, when she genuinely, and Andy asked her that, she said, well, Nene was the one, because the viewer had asked, Nene was the one who asked you, were you okay? And she seemed very sincere when she asked you, were you okay? And you went around and said everybody but her. Even
so now it's like, gloves off, bitch, what's up? That's what it was. You can't use that. It was a tit for tat. That's what they do, tit for tat.
Ping pong.
I can see now. You would have a point if you did accept the olive branch, and then y'all had a moment, and then she did that. Then you would be 1,000% right.
Right.
That's not what happened.
Right.
That's not what happened. So you can't say, see, look what she did. Because I do feel like she was really sincere.
Yeah.
But she did say that, I didn't, because they was asking her, like, during the Grease, she was being sincere, but you basically said, F you, have a nice day. And then she was like, I didn't realize I was being flipped. And now she wants to play dumb again. Oh, I didn't realize.
You did.
Yes, you did.
You did.
You want to have a problem with Nene.
I've said this before. That is another way of being passive aggressive. That's another way of saying F you to somebody. That's just like coming in the morning, good morning, Dana. Good morning, so-and-so. Good morning, so-and-so. Good morning, so-and-so. I want to make sure everybody knows that I'm not talking to this person without me saying I'm not talking to them. That's just another way of you doing that.
I wish that Nene would stop though. Stop trying to reach out to Kenya. Just stop. Just let it be. If y'all in the same room, you're in the room. Or let her act a dumb fool. Don't give her no energy.
I won't even stop giving people energy, period.
I just feel like I don't know. This whole situation was true, very true on that. The whole thing with Kenya though, it's like she loves to bring up old shit, and that is her.
Don't bring up her old stuff.
No.
You see, when they did that to her, they was like, okay, what about when you was doing that to Portia? What about when you was doing that to this person and that person? Oh, we're bringing up old stuff now? Is that what we're doing? I mean,
but it's because it's like for her to say, this stemmed from years ago, but it's like y'all did make up. Y'all were friends, and after that, y'all first blow up, y'all did become friendly. So it's like, at what point do you make amends?
I will never forgive her. She called baby a buffalo.
Well, then there's your answer, Nene. Stop trying to make amends with her. She don't want to be friends with you.
Baby a buffalo. She said, "Oh my God, she's so big. What is she having, a buffalo?" She
apologized for her because she hurt your feelings. And Nene said, she literally said, I
apologize.
No, she was like, I apologize. She's like, I was upset with you. I was in my feelings, and that's why I said it.
Right. She said, I did not call your baby a buffalo. She said, but if I say something to upset you, I apologize for that. She said, but I do not talk about people's kids.
Right.
And, I mean, she did not say, your baby is ugly. It looked like a buffalo. She was like, oh, my God, what are you having? A buffalo. Yeah, I mean, that's one of them things where it's like, it's a gray area, but it's not, I'm not really talking about your child.
Yeah. Yeah. So then they brought up also the whole situation at Candy's baby shower, and Kenya swears up and down she didn't provoke her.
Yeah, she was like, I was not provoking her. I was going to talk to Shamia, and Portia was like, first of all, that was fake too, what you did, because Shamia let me know.
Right.
Like, that's what you were doing. You knew what you were doing. You were talking.
Exactly. She's smart. Kenya is very smart and intelligent. So stop playing and acting dumb. Okay?
They said what you said.
In a heated moment, I'm going to go right behind the person I just had an issue with. I'm going to
get anywhere in arm's length of a person.
You could have told Shamia to come here, or you could have went in front of her or got somewhere close, but you're standing literally behind Nene. Come on now. That's not provoking. I don't know what else is.
That's when they brought up her provoking people from the past. They was like, you are known for doing that.
I'm not trying to get popped. Yes, you are.
They said, remember the situation with Portia? Remember that?
The fact that she said, I never provoke people, when we seen that clearly you tried to provoke Kim Fields. What's that?
I love when they brought that up. They said, so what happened? So they was like, people come at me. They said, so what did Kim Fields do to you?
Because Kim Fields did
nothing to you. That clip, and she picked her to pick up, and then she was like, so we're bringing up stuff from the past? They said, what did Portia do to you?
Exactly.
And Portia was like, listen, I ain't never been removed off the show. Let's not forget that. You're the one who got kicked off the show. Not me.
She said that because Portia's got this whole, she's kind of spicy, and so Kenya was like, oh, you're trying to get a storyline for next season.
She's like, there ain't no storyline.
Not involving you. I mean, honestly, I don't even want them to be going at it. It's like y'all situation is dead. I don't want to see Portia versus Kenya. That is dead. It is done.
And I feel like it turns into one of those things where I want them to stop being so reactive all the time about everything. Every little thing somebody say, you don't have to respond. Like, girl, bye, and that needs to be it. Like, and let's move on.
That's the point of this show, and it's called good TV.
But it doesn't. For me, it doesn't make good TV. It makes it
for the viewers. That's why, like, the more drama, the more higher ratings. So they need drama. That's why Kenya is good for the show, because she gives you drama. I just can't take it.
Thank you. That's the problem.
Much.
Maybe 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It was different. But now, as it's happening, it's just
I don't want to see it.
Uncomfortable to see, what are y'all fighting for?
Or maybe make it make sense. If y'all are fighting over legitimate reason, cool, I'm into it. You know what I mean? But if it's the same fight, like Nene and Kenya, that's the same fight I could care less about. Or Kenya with Portia, I could care less about that.
The first
Candy and
time
Nene, I could care less about that.
The first
Like,
time
let me
he
do
came
something
on,
juicy.
I'm so over it. I can't.
It's like be the dead horse. Like we've heard that before. I know Kenya had bad skin. Kenya's skin is better than she was,
It has gotten better.
But they were like, Kenya's got a botched body. Oh, Nene's fake. Oh, Nene's ugly. Look at her. Like, all right. Where's the resolution?
I'm over Eva talking behind everybody's back because she does that. So it's like when they come to you and tell you, well, Eva said this, if they told you Eva said it, she said it. And just leave it. She said it. And she's not going to own it if you come to her, Eva, I heard you talking about me. Is this true? If she say no, just be like, okay, I know you're lying, so I'm just going to let it be because I know you're not. You know that she's going to just wait till the reunion, and they're going to play the clip and be like, so, Eva, when I asked you back then, and as we can see, you lied, what do you have to say now?
So now we bring you to Snakegate.
I was so mad that we had to go back through this again.
Giovanna arrives.
She was so happy to be back on the camera.
One thing that cracked me the hell up was Giovanna sounds like she is a news reporter.
She was looking like this.
The way that she was talking, and
like, yes,
I have text messages, and I have voicemails, and I'm like, girl, she sounds like a news reporter. I swear to God. It was so funny to me.
She was
but
like,
of course,
I'm sorry, what did you say? Well, okay, I hear you now. Okay.
Of course, she says that Nene put her up to it. Apparently Nene sent her a cease and desist, saying that you cannot talk about anything. If you have any recordings against me or anything that shows me in a negative light. Well, I think that was weird. That kind of makes Nene look really guilty. Like, what you do, Nene? What you been saying, Nene?
Right.
I feel like she probably did send that to her. I don't agree with everything that Giovanna said because she's a liar. But some of the stuff is like, what you done did, girl?
Well, she was like, my attorney has told me.
Her attorney
is your husband? She was like, yes, he is an attorney. He has a private practice. Okay.
I'm just like, oh, now y'all cool again? So now of all the lawyers.
Wait a minute. That pissed me off so bad.
All the lawyers in Atlanta, you're gonna get Eva's husband.
When they did the whole little poll, and it was like, so who believes Giovanna? And before they did that, Eva was like, I was always cool with Giovanna. I thought that she was the best. I was like, Bob, put your hand down. We do not believe Giovanna. She was like, I was always cool with Giovanna. I always thought that she was a sweetheart. Wait a minute. You was the same one talking about something. I don't know you. I don't know you. You was not that bitch. I don't know you from Clark. I don't know you. Now you're talking about, I was always cool with her. I always thought that she was a great person.
So,
stop.
Giovanna says that she was loyal to Nene. And so, because basically Nene was the only one that's showing her like love and stuff, like trying to reach out to her.
Apparently not. Eva said that she was.
Well, and so she was like, okay, I got your back, Nene. That's what in her mind, she was saying that she had Nene's back. So Nene asked, according to Giovanna, Nene asked.
Right.
Exactly. According to you, allegedly.
Allegedly, yes. You believe her, girl.
Nene,
allegedly.
So she was like saying how, she basically, Giovanna was starting to get close with other ladies too. And so Nene was still on the outs. And so she was like, tell me what the ladies been saying about me.
I want to know if they say anything.
So then she says it went further that Nene wanted proof.
Because she didn't believe her word.
Right. And so she wanted her to record everyone to hear what they had to say.
And then she goes, Portia, you might want to reevaluate who team you on, because even your sis, because first she's like, never mind, I'm not going to even say it. They was like, no, girl, go ahead. You here now. That's what you wanted to do. You wanted to be here. Get it out. Say it. Well, she even sent me your contact information because she wanted me to meet up with you and record you too. They was like, okay.
Well, she was saying how Marlo asked Giovanna, was like, well, wait, didn't you have me and Nene on the phone saying that, you have a recording about Cynthia?
You gotta hear this?
Yeah. But, she was just like, oh, no. Okay.
Then she turned around and was like, never mind. She was like, I said that, but I never really had anything. They was like, well, why did you say that you had a tape then if you didn't? Why would you tell her that then?
This is why I don't believe Giovanna, though. Because it's like, because she told Candy when they was all at Candy's house, she was saying, no, I made the whole thing up because I was mad at Cynthia.
Right.
So she still didn't say nothing about, she told me to record everybody. I made it up. This is on Nene's thing. So then there was like, at the reunion, they were like, well, why didn't you out Nene then? When we told you to lay everything out on the cards, why didn't you lay everything out on the cards? So she's going to say, well, because I didn't know that Nene threw me under the bus until I saw the show and I saw her confession, because she basically said that I was the snake. So she was protecting Nene then, but now that her and Nene are not cool, she's ready to throw everything out.
They was like, why you didn't do it in Canada either? They was like, when they was asking you then, why you didn't do it then either? They was like, I mean, they're saying.
And truthfully, if you remember, when they were in Canada and she was in the damn hallway, she kept telling Giovanna, just tell the truth, to say what you got to say. She was like, this is your point, this is your chance, just say what you have, what you know, whatever. Right. But she never did. I don't know if it's because of a whole bunch of rah, but I just find it really funny. 12 years Nene has been doing the show? 12 years. Mm-hmm. Has Nene ever asked, she need to hear what other people saying about her?
Right.
That it just seems...
That's why I didn't believe it. I didn't believe it because I felt like what you just said, I just don't feel like Nene needs somebody to do dirty work for her. And then I just felt like they said, and Portia said it, she was like, and Cynthia did too, that's what made me mad about Cynthia. She was like, we have the interviews out there, so it's not like she doesn't know what we said about her.
Right.
Why would she need
extra
recording? Right. And then Kenya, well, that's because she wants everybody to think that we're all talking dirty. Well, we know that. We watched the show.
Exactly.
We all know that all of you talk crap about each other. It's not a secret.
Right.
So, yeah, your story still isn't quite adding up. It's still some holes in the story. It's all with Portia at the end. Like, your story is shaky. Mm-hmm. Do I feel like you two had a conversation? Yes, I do feel like I had a conversation. I don't feel
like Nene's 100% innocent on the situation at all.
Not at all.
I don't believe Giovanna's story because, for one, she's lied multiple times.
That's what they said.
Now all of a sudden they believe everything that comes out her mouth.
Right, now it's 100%. Just because Nene's not there to defend it. And they was like, I mean, if Nene knew, then why is she not here? And I'm like, listen, Nene was over it. I'm not saying that I agree with it and I support it, because I'm just not. I do feel like Nene should have stayed.
I don't support her leaving. And I'll tell you why when we come to it, because it's about to come up.
Okay, because it's about to come up.
I don't agree with her leaving. But the whole thing with Giovanna is like, we saw her chasing Nene like a puppy dog.
We did. Running out the car.
Multiple times.
Hanging on the window.
So which is like, it could be that Giovanna wanted to be more stuck up Nene's ass. So she was like, oh, let me do this. And Nene was like, yeah, do that.
Right.
But I don't think that Nene was just like, oh, I need to get in. I need to find out who's talking shit about me. Hey, Giovanna, we cool. Since you cool with the girls, get the tea on me. You know what I mean? Get the tea from me. I don't know. Something about Giovanna, I don't trust it. I just don't. So this is the part where it's like, Nene, you should have kept your ass on the goddamn show. Because then she called.
Why did you call? That's when Kenya made me got on my nerves. You look, she running like a punk. She's a punk. Why are we wasting time with her? She's not here.
Like, girl, shut up.
Can you stop? You was
like, Nene, if you wanted to talk, if you wanted to say your piece, you literally had the camera to do so.
That's why
you calling Portia?
Laptop. Go back to the computer.
I just felt like, Nene, come on, girl. If you really like, you getting tired of fighting, but it's like, say your piece. You don't have to fight with them. Don't say nothing.
You could just come on there and just sit there and be like this.
Say what you gotta say, and then let them say what they gotta say, and then be done with it. So it's like, don't leave the show, leave the reunion, and for you to call Portia to try to have Portia tell.
Put you on speaker.
Yeah. And I think they really did have her on speaker because you heard like they were trying to listen, but then they said they can't hear you that well. So she was trying to say something, but they played music over it.
And I'm like, why? And they was all confused. Why? It's like, why are we wasting time? And the Portia's like, okay, girl, I gotta go. I gotta get my.
Honestly, I would be pissed off too. It's like you have your setup, and this is obviously hours upon hours.
Right.
They're doing this.
They're
like,
doing this.
I'm not wasting my time when you have your own camera right here.
I'm like, girl, go back to your room and go pull up the laptop.
Exactly. If you have something to say, say it, but don't say it on the phone. Say it in the camera. Like,
is your internet out?
I'm mad they kept her square. I'm mad they kept her square with the paper.
Thank you.
All. Wait, all you saw was this.
Right, that's all you seen. That's exactly how it looks.
That's all you saw the whole time. Nah. That pissed me off.
Oh,
At the end of the day, though, Cynthia believes Giovanna, which I think is like, really? Just because Nene's not there. Now, I don't know why. It depends on why she's not there. If she's not there because Giovanna's there, that looks good.
I was so mad. I said, are you really telling me that this last part was really just about Giovanna? Part 3 was all about you. I am disgusted.
Pretty much.
Because, I mean, it wrapped up with her, and they was just like, okay, Giovanna, well, we'll catch you later. And then they talked about it a little bit more, and it was kind of like...
That was it. They wrapped it up. Like, oh, this year was a great year for everybody. Da, 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 da. They go, everyone talks about it.
I said, wait a minute. Is this it?
This was it.
Oh, hell. I was very upset with you at that point. Like, you was upset that there was a third part. I was upset that this was the third part. And you made me watch it.
Well, this is the last show, so.
I don't want to hear it. Thank you.
It's going to be our last show for a while. So we had to do it. So yeah, y'all, this is our last show for a minute. It's bittersweet. Don't cry now. You're gonna let them lashes gonna fall off. So yeah, guys. So we don't have any other shows to review. Honestly,
everybody.
Huh?
My cousin was like, "The show is over." Like, period. Yeah, this is the reunion.
Not like period, but a good period. I mean, they're being watching those shows right now. We're in quarantine, and
they're not playing any shows. As far as reality TV, they're not playing any shows.
Yeah.
So we don't have anything to review, and since us being quarantined, we can't do a lot of things that we would normally do because we're not together.
Yeah.
So we're out of show ideas right now because
yeah, which is all good though. We might come back with a big old bang.
We're gonna come back with a banger.
Well, yeah. Until next time, guys. Bye.